Mr. Francis Ngannou. There he is. Francis, my man.
Yes,
How are you?
sir. Not much. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really great. I can't believe it's been 2 months since we last spoke because time is flying by. And obviously, I was thinking
Man,
about you. And so I wanted to have you on. So thank you for joining us.
thank you. I mean, it just hit me right now that it's been 2 months.
Crazy,
I
right?
haven't realized that. Right, time is flying.
How are you doing?
Mm.
Are you happy? Are you stressed? Are
Oh,
you
I'm
like how would you describe how you're
no.
feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I'm great. I'm out here doing my stuff. I'm in Cameroon actually right now, um, getting some work done as well, some training. I get a boxing coach out here doing my stuff. I'm doing very good, and I can direct all my meetings and everything from out here, so no problem with it.
Okay, you're not done with Las Vegas though, right? I mean, you still have a home over
No,
there.
no, 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 no. I'm not done with Vegas.
Okay.
I'm just chilling with family now, controlling things from here. You know,
When you watched
no, I'm
the
not done with Vegas.
Okay, when you watched the Jones Gane fight, were you back home? Because I noticed that you were watching it in French. I saw the video on your YouTube channel. I noticed the commentary was in French. Is that where you were watching it in Cameroon?
Yes, I was watching it from here,
Okay. Um,
and I'm going to be watching Usman fight from here too.
okay. Yes, that's this weekend. Could I ask? I mean, I saw the video. It was great. A lot of people watched it. We're showing some clips of it. You could get it on the Francis Ngannou YouTube channel. For you, like leading up to it that week, what was that like for you? They're talking about your belt. They're talking about you in a lot of the interviews, the media, just like to be a part of it, but not be a part of it, right? Like all this is going on and you're linked to it, but you're not a part. What was that week like for you?
I didn't even notice about the week. I was just living my life. I have no problem with that, and I don't think it's my belt. My belt. I have no problem with that. I have my own belt. I have the other one. Everybody is doing his own stuff.
So you didn't feel like, oh, they're fighting for my belt, like they're calling it the undisputed title. You didn't feel
No.
as no,
Mm-mm.
really? How come? I
Oh,
mean, this is yours. You had it. You defended it.
hey, man, I don't care. I'm doing my stuff. I'm good. I'm happy. What do you think? You think I was a champion? I'm a champion because of a piece of a medal? No, I'm not a champion because of a piece of metal. I'm a champion for who I am, for what I stand for. And I was champion before the belt. I will still be a champion no matter what. So I am the champ.
Okay. Um, how did you feel about John's performance? What did you? Because I actually was watching the clip, and correct me if I'm wrong. It felt like you were almost rooting for John in there. Am I crazy?
No, I was not like I was rooting for him, but that was kind of like my prediction. And in my prediction, that's what I give that is going to happen. So it was so surprising to, I mean, I was also shocked to see how he's kind of like go most exactly like what I thought. So I'm like, man, just like that, you know, because I knew that like if John shows up pretty pretty good, ready mentally. The only thing that he has to do is to grab Ciryle, and there is a 80% of a chance that the fight is over from that moment.
Mm. So,
And that exactly what he looks like for me. He was just walking him down like, okay, this guy can hit me, can knock me down with one punch. I'm going forward, and as soon as I get my hands on him, it's over.
some comments that maybe the moment got to Ciryle that he stumbled. I don't want to use the choke word, but like that. It's like he kind of crumbled under the pressure. You know him. You fought him. Did you feel like the moment got to him? Like the kick below the belt right off the bat would maybe suggest some nerves, or do you think that was just John being much better than him and being the better man?
I think the John tactics, John's game plan was like get over him. It didn't. It's not like he had a chance to like do something. The fight was so quick that Siri didn't have a chance to do something. And matter of fact, I do believe that this fight uh, last longer, he would have performed well with the fight with fights as long as the fight stays, I think he would have be a better fighter.
Okay. So John wins and wins in impressive fashion. And I thought that that was the result that the UFC was rooting for because if Ciryle won, you have a connection to Ciryle, you beat Ciryle, your cloud would have hung over the division longer, right? But now they can say, oh, this was, this is the fight that Francis didn't want. This is the new guy. This is the GOAT, and they could kind of move on from you. But can I tell you one thing that I didn't like? One thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I really
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed how it seemed like John was supporting you and your situation because he's butted heads with the UFC very recently, and then I felt on the week he turned, he changed his tune, and he was calling you this and that. Like I was a little surprised by that, and I was a little disappointed. What did you think?
Yes, I mean, but was that the first time that you were disappointed about John?
I can't.
So he's just doing him, and then I'm doing me. Like, yes, he was disappointed. Even though I always want to fight Jones, because no matter what they said, I personally always like rooting for John and believe that he's the GOAT. Even before this fight, and in my perspective, John is the GOAT. But and that's also the reason why I wanted to fight him the most. Is to also like build my own legacy out of him. But I still do believe that in this situation we couldn't be fighting on the same side. Have a rivalry as the opponent doesn't have avoid us to fight for the same thing. Basically for Jones that was out there a couple years ago, 2 years ago, was very vocal about the pay, about this, about that. Now he switched like this, like okay, like what's going on? I don't know. But he's just doing him. That's his problem.
Was there any part of you that was like initially, oh, this guy is on my side, he has my back, and then did you feel betrayed at all by his comments?
I didn't want him to be on my side. There is no my side. I don't have a fight here with anybody that I will say there is my side.
Right.
I think I think we could have been on the same side. We all are on the same side. Matter of fact, as a fighter, we are on the same side, and we could have been joining our cause together, which is more will be more benefit for us. Uh, I mean, yes, I think we are on the same side. Every fighter are on the same side.
Sure.
No matter what they're trying to show.
In private, yes. Are you at all surprised at how few publicly have backed you?
No, I'm not surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not. I think it's right. We they can support it publicly. So even those who support, they cannot do it publicly because as soon as they did something, they are going to go get punished.
Right.
It's the system. The opponent is so big, and they want to show a lesson. They might take them to show as an example for other people, and nobody want to get in that position. And I don't want to put anybody in that position. So I'm just doing my part, and we'll keep doing my stuff.
Can I ask you a question? At the event a couple of weeks ago, I saw Nick and Nate there, and they show Nate, and they still seem to have love for him, even though his situation is not that much different than yours. They wanted to re-sign him, and he said no. And yet, I wonder, could you go to a UFC event? Would they show you on camera? Would they treat you the same? Why is your situation different than his?
I don't know. I was thinking about the UFC event. People have been asking me if I will go to London. I'm like, I don't know if I'll have access in that event though. I don't know if I can even have access.
Isn't that crazy though?
I might be wrong.
It's a business thing. It's like you decided. It wasn't like you said "F you," I hate you. Even in the aftermath, I haven't heard you say anything, and you could have gone low. Why should it be like you're banned?
listen, everybody do him. I do me. I can only control what I do. I cannot control what other people do.
Right. Do you have ill will towards them?
Do I have what?
Like ill feelings? Do you have like hard feelings towards them, the organization, towards, the UFC?
What for? I'm out here. I'm happy. I'm doing the best year in my life. Just getting better stuff. I mean, I'm happy. What I don't have time to be to focus on somebody or to be angry on somebody.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that. It's very
I,
good.
shouldn't be a winner, but I think I'm a winner of this situation.
Okay, and
So,
and why do you think you're the winner?
well, because I have what I wanted. I have my freedom. I can speak for myself. I'm a free man. I can do what I want. I can make a deal with whoever I want. I can move forward in whatever I want to, whether it's boxing or MMA. That's what I wanted, and I didn't back down my position, no matter what. I didn't, regardless of the pressure that I received. I held my position and come to a conclusion that I think it works.
Were you surprised that Dana White said you'll never be back? Like they won't keep the door open for you?
I don't care. And anyway, Dana said a lot of things that next day is a different things, and I don't care. I'm not coming. I left. Why?
Sure.
And I'm doing good. I have no regret. I'm doing good. I'm
Okay.
gonna be great.
Are you
So
in your mind? Are you keeping the door open, or like it doesn't?
I don't care.
Okay.
As I said, he can close his door. That's his problem.
Okay. Now, when we spoke 2 months ago, you were just starting the journey. Where, like, if
Mm-hmm.
we were on a football field right now, American football, and we're trying to score a touchdown, how close are we to scoring a touchdown? How close are you to making your decision about what your next move is? Because, like I said, I feel like you're the most sought after.
No, I have made my decision.
Oh,
I haven't made a get a done deal yet. I know like what when my next move gonna be. I know that I want to fight boxing first. Then after that, I will fight MMA. I'm gonna sign with one MMA promotion. I haven't made a decision on that yet. Very close, but yeah, I
whoa.
make my decision. It's not like I've been sitting out here empty-handed. I've
Okay.
been very busy.
I think I feel like this is breaking news. You have made the decision. It's 100% boxing next, but you're still going to fight in MMA, and you're close to deciding which MMA promotion it is. Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
Could I ask which promotion it is?
that I say I'm closely,
No, I know, but
so
which
I'm
which
not
is the
yet.
one that you're close to?
Uh, there's PFL and one FC right
Wow.
now that we are very close.
Wow. Are you leaning towards one or the other?
We will see.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I decide, you guys gonna know. So
Oh,
don't
you're
you
saying
worry
you're going to
about
come
that.
on this show and break the news. That's what you're saying. Wow. That's nice.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Come on, right.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay. What about boxing? How close are you to deciding the boxing move? Because you said that's going to be the first move, right?
Yes, that's what I want for the first move. We are still working on it.
When you say we, who's we?
Me and my team.
Okay, so are you still, because you remember we spoke a lot about how, you're still working with Markel Martin, but more as a consultant advisor. Do you have a manager now? Are you doing things differently? Like, I'm always curious about the business of
No,
Francis.
no, I'm still doing the same thing. I still have Marker. I have Andrew. I have Casey. I have, yeah, I have
Okay.
on my team that are helping me. We are working together.
I saw you going back and forth with, or talking about Deontay Wilder, and he's a free man, and you were saying welcome to freedom and all that. Is he the front runner for your boxing debut?
Yes, we have had a conversation, and I at this moment he's the close. we are more closer than with anyone else.
Wow, Francis, this is exciting stuff. And hypothetically, when would this be?
Hypothetically, um, maybe begin sometime this summer
Okay,
in the within the big frame, like maybe from the beginning or the end of summer.
sure. And would it be in America or somewhere else?
We haven't find that out yet.
Okay.
It's possible.
And would you consider? Do you like the idea of the boxing MMA like 1-on-1, or do you just want it to be a boxing match with him and MMA is something different?
Well, it depends how serious he is, but for me, I think it's more interesting boxing because I will give him more challenge than he can give me a challenge in MMA. I think him in MMA will be a very easy one.
So, I mean, good money probably, right? Like, why wouldn't a PFL or a one championship one of Francis Deontay Wilder MMA match, right? Like, I feel like anyone would sign up for that.
Let's see how serious he is. But as I said, on that second fight, we let it like to be determined.
Okay. And just curious, like this boxing match, would you be linking up with any promoter out there, any of the famous promoters, or are you going to do this on your own?
Hmm, maybe no anyone that you know.
Oh, okay. Wow. And hypothetically, where would this air?
Where?
Yeah, like what platform, what channel, pay-per-view,
What
what would?
platform?
Yeah,
No, we haven't. No,
not yet.
it's still very vague.
Okay.
It
But
could be
but
anywhere.
okay.
It could be Showtime. It could be.
Yeah.
I've had it. Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, Showtime
I
seems
have
interested in you,
no,
right?
and I'm interested too.
Oh, baby, Francis, this is something. This is something. How many times do you think you'll fight this year?
This year,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe once because like I have to put, we have to put all of this together and
Yeah.
then get the ball rolling. Then until the ball start rolling, then I can have a fight after another one. But right now, I still have to figure all those stuff out and put them together. And then after that, it's gonna be easy.
Do you want to have everything done before your first fight, your return fight, your debut in boxing? Meaning, do you want to have the MMA situation done, signed? Do you want to have the boxing situation, or does one have nothing to do with the other? Do you get what I'm saying?
Um, he does. I mean, no. It doesn't have anything to do with MMA. Doesn't have anything to do with boxing. But although I think in order for me to have a good opponent in MMA, we have to I have to give a time to whoever the promoter to to find an opponent for me.
In MMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the earliest, the better it is.
Sure, sure, sure. I was just wondering if whenever you announce your next move, whenever it's official, like do you want everything to be done? Like, hey, I'm fighting Deontay Wilder on August 15th, and I've signed a deal with, let's just say PFL for the sake of this, and I'm going to debut for them. Like, do you want everything done, or does it not matter to you that it all gets done?
No, he doesn't matter.
Okay,
If he's get done together, then it's okay. It's cool. So he takes it away out of my way. If
sure.
not, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Could I ask, and you know, you could tell me whatever you want. Like, obviously, what you made in your last UFC fight was well documented. What is the ballpark that we're talking about now? Like you said, you're much happier. This, like, are we talking Tyson Fury numbers? Are we talking like, is this what you know the world that we're living in now for you? Is this you know the kind of numbers that I'm talking about? Is this because this is what everyone says? Oh, your detractors say you made a mistake, right? You had the Jones fight, you had this, you had that. But if we're talking 20 million, 10 million, this is more money than they were offering you for one or two fights. It would seem to suggest that you made the right move. So could you tell us like the ballpark that we're living in here?
The detractor will always say
Yeah.
so
Oh, what a time. Did we lose him?
Something.
Oh,
If you live out of your goal, you try to focus on your works, right?
right.
Yeah. So I'm on my goal. I'm gonna do what I'm doing. And what is interesting about it? Yes, obviously, there's a huge money down here, but there's also like some clause, there's term. Most of this deal is being viewed more like partnership, which is great for me. I feel well respected, appreciate. I mean, it's different. It's
Yeah.
different. It feels different. And listen, like so far, I never think that there is a MMA promotion that can pay more than UFC or that have money than UFC. So if the UFC want to pay somebody, they will pay you. But mine, the way that he comes, I'm not down for it. You know, I I rather get something with more value.
Mm.
The way my last 3 years wasn't so happy, wasn't so excited. So I don't know. Maybe at the end of the day, this is good for everybody.
Remember when we spoke in January, you said it wasn't just about the money. You wanted certain things in the contract for you and other fighters. This was a big sticking point for you. I'm just curious, if you sign with another MMA promotion, will you ask for those same things to be done? The same things that you want in the UFC, would you ask for them to be done in those promotions too?
Oh, guess what? So many of them are coming up with something with some of those stuff that I haven't even asked for.
Wow. Just to try to get you on board. I love it.
Yeah, and then they are proposing a plan to work on it to get it better. Obviously, we can get everything done at once, but there is a willing to improve, to make things better. And yeah,
I love it. Are you surprised by how, you know, how willing they are to give you these things, to talking about these things, open they are? Like, has this surprised you? Pleasantly surprised you?
yeah, yeah. I was surprised. Didn't have to even fight about
Wow.
it. Didn't even have to ask. Then there was just coming up with some offer, proposing some terms that really get me excited.
By the way, PFL is mainly in the US. One is mainly in Asia. Do you care? Like I remember, I talked to Eddie Alvarez recently. He's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to travel as much. I know you. I know you obviously have roots in Cameroon, so you're not just an American fighter. But going to Asia and all that stuff. Would that be a sticking point for you?
Or maybe I just have to stay in Africa, whether it's in
Yeah,
PFL or one. You know,
right in the middle.
so we have to do something in Africa. It's time to get
Oh,
stuff out here in Africa. I don't have to travel all the time. Maybe I will still travel, because it takes time to build. But either way, with either one, we're gonna build something out here. Maybe if it's not for me, then it will be for my people.
wow. So you're talking about that as well.
That's the condition. Yes, of course.
I love
Like
that.
otherwise, what would be the purpose?
What are the chances your boxing
Otherwise,
match?
what would be the purpose?
What are the chances your debut in boxing is in Africa? Is there any chance of that? Is that being discussed?
Um, I think the chance is very little, but he would have been cool.
Oh my God. What a scene that
Yeah,
would be. That would be incredible.
maybe the second one. I don't
Okay.
know. We will see what is possible. I keep my mind open on that one, but one thing for sure, Africa is my priority.
And is there any chance it's two boxing matches and then MMA, or are you set on one boxing, one MMA as far as your next two?
What do you say?
Is there any chance that you're going to fight multiple times in boxing before we see you back in MMA?
I don't know. It depends. But yes, obviously, you're gonna see me fight multiple times in boxing. I don't know if it's before my first MMA bout, but I'm going to fight multiple times in MMA in boxing.
I know
That's
the
my goal.
I know the founder of the bare knuckle fighting said he wanted you. Do you have any interest in that?
Uh, First, we haven't talked. I don't know what he has on
Oh,
his hand,
okay.
but I haven't. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it when I say boxing. I don't know. I haven't have any talk about that one so far about
Okay.
bare knuckles.
Got it. Eddie Hearn talked to us about you and has talked to others about you. He seems to really like you. What did you make of your conversations with Eddie?
Well, we didn't get anything. Obviously, I was clear that I'm not I'm not I'm not looking for a promoter. That's not what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I think I enjoy the way that thing is right now, and maybe find a different approach. But one going, I can just go there to get another promoter.
Okay. We're getting fascinating insight.
But if
Yes.
but if Anthony Joshua is ready, is around, and I'm down for that one.
Yeah.
So that was our conversation. I wanted Anthony Joshua.
What are the chances of you going to his fight on April 1st?
Uh, no, I don't think so. I don't think I can make it.
Okay. And is there
There's not a
any chance you wait to see what happens with the Fury fight? It's supposedly April 29th. That's what they're saying. They're going back and forth to make your decision, or do you think you'll be done? You'll have had your decision made before that?
Listen. We've been having a conversation with Deontay and his team. So I think we're gonna explore this opportunity further.
I love it.
I can just sit here and wait for people, whether it's Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury, without know exactly like what they have in their hands. I know that Deontay won this fight, which I think could be a very big fight. So we are exploring that opportunity,
Okay.
and that's where my mind is right now.
I love it. I love it. This is very exciting stuff. By the way, have you thought like could you
Down the road, I might have I might have the other guys also down the road. But for now, it's not a one shot, so I can go there and then make my way. I would definitely have, if I did it, I would definitely have them at some point.
how do you
All
think
of them.
how do you think you win that fight against Deontay?
Huh?
How do you think that fight goes, you versus Deontay?
Well, I think somebody would take somebody heads up.
Oh,
That's what
that would be crazy.
I would just try not to be mine. I
Yes,
think that's probably what's gonna happen.
man. And is your knee 100% now? Like you could go, there's no limitations, you're cleared, all good?
It's not on 100%, but it's good.
Okay.
Basically for boxing, it's
Okay.
good. I've been training MMA since November, even though he wasn't 100%, and keep doing rehab. So getting closer.
When do you think you'll be 100% for MMA, for everything, for wrestling, all that?
I don't know, but let me tell you something. It's compared to what I fought for with the last time. It's like 120%.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, just goes to
Yeah, if
show.
you have to compare with
Right,
the
right,
knee
right.
that I fought with. Yeah.
By the way, when we spoke last time, like 2 days later, I see you chilling. I see you hobnobbing it up with Cristiano Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia, just out there. I mean, like, wow, look at Francis, big shot here with Cristiano Ronaldo. What is it like being with that guy in Saudi Arabia? Well, like, what is that experience like? And how do you know him?
Well, I mean, how do I know him?
Yeah, like, how are you friends?
Well, might be surprising, but we didn't know each other.
Oh,
Then we just met out there in Saudi, and he tell his guy to. We were at his hotel, and then he tell his guy to bring to take us up and meet him, and we met. He was very nice. He knew me. He knew about the fight. The fight. He's a huge combat sport fan, so he knows a lot about fighting that I didn't know. He was so excited, but before then, I didn't know him.
Wow. Any
I
truth
mean,
to
we didn't know each other.
Sure,
I
sure,
knew him.
personally. Yeah. Any
Yeah.
truth to the rumor, Francis, that when you met him, he's like, "Oh, I saw you on Ariel Helwani's show. I'm a big fan of Ariel's. What a great guy. What a great interview." Because it was like a couple of days later. Did he mention me?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I
He
thought.
said exactly what
That's
you
what I
said.
thought. Cristiano. What a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy. That is amazing. Did he give you any advice?
Oh, you're well known, Ariel.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know, but you're well known.
I felt
You're
that. I
well
just
spoken.
wanted the confirmation from you that was
No, that's true. That's
okay.
exactly what happened.
Thank you. Did he give you any business advice about growing your brand, about going out on your own, doing it? Like, did you talk about that, or was it just a quick conversation?
We spoke for about 40 minutes.
Wow.
Yes, he does give me some advice. For example, for what he's doing, what he have done. He told me some stuff that I can just disclose like this because I think
Sure.
it's personal. But yes, he gave me a lot of business advice, a lot of business perspective that he's been having, and that I'm definitely taking some of them in consideration.
I love it. So you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're fielding phone calls. You're fielding offers. Everyone wants to talk to you. They're coming to me to talk to you. Somehow I'm, like your guy. I'm very happy at times to do that. It's a great time. Life is good.
Life is good. I think life is about perspective. Life is about how we approach it, how you see it. You have to always be grateful. The other day, I went to visit the hospital out here, and then I see a lot of people at the hospital, and then I'm like, what do I really want? I have everything. I have health. I should be I should be grateful. You should wake up every day and be grateful by just being healthy.
Right. Oh, beautiful perspective.
Yeah.
Is that why you're wearing that shirt, by the way? Grateful for the grind?
Also, it's Gymshark. I think they just made this for me. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, it speaks to your mentality right now, right? Like in some ways it's a grind. You have to figure out your next step. There's conversations, there's decisions, there's pitches, but you got to enjoy the journey, right? This is the fun. One day you're going to be an old man. No one's going to want to talk to you. You're going to be 80 years old. You're going to be wishing that you were in this spot, right?
No, I'll be fine.
All right,
Nobody
fine.
wanted to talk to me. I'll be fine. Don't you worry. But yes.
Unbelievable. All right.
Yes.
So we're close.
I mean, you have to enjoy you have to enjoy the process. Basically, like when all the outcome are all good outcome, there is all reason to be happy and to enjoy,
Yes.
to be grateful about it.
A last thing for you, your good friend Kamaru Usman, is he going to get it done on Saturday? What do you think? What are you feeling?
Well, I think he's going to get it done. He has a lot of he reflect a lot about his last loss, which was the fight that he literally like won the fight, but you know what's happening in the fight business. Last minute, he lost. So I think he's gonna go out there this week and this Saturday and get the job done.
Yeah,
as always.
it's amazing. Very recently, people were saying, "Oh, look at the three kings, right? You're gone. Izzy lost his belt. Usman lost his belt. In the span of a month, we may get Usman champ again, Izzy champ again, and you fighting Deontay Wilder. Like, what a difference, right?"
Listen, and even if let's say this it ends like this and nothing happened again, we have done it. We came from a humble beginning. We make our way there. We wrote our history, and it's gonna stay. That's what it is. The rest is extra. We have done it. That's what matters. We're gonna tell this to our kids, and even those people that are saying that, they're gonna sit back 20, 30 years from now, and they're gonna tell that story for their kids. Like once it was a tricking.
Yeah, I love it. Francis, so much respect for you, my friend. All the best as you navigate this. And I can't wait for you to come on the show and break the news to the world when you signed to fight Deontay Wilder. That's going to be great.
Okay.
You're the man, Francis. Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Ariel. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Please say hello, bon courage to everyone in Cameroon from me to them. I love it over there. I hope, I used to have a Cameroon jersey, by the way, a soccer jersey. So one day I'd love, if you fight there, I'm going to come and I want to witness it in person.
I will ship one soccer jersey to you.
Whoosh. That would be great. What an honor. Thank you, Francis. I appreciate it. Good luck to you, my friend. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Talk to you, Ariel.
All right. There he is, the man, Francis Ngannou, le prédateur. Wow, we get a Francis jersey up in this. Sheesh.